Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of Arrow. This is Season 4, Episode 7, which is called Brotherhood. Yeah, so if there is anything that we learned through the last episode, it's that things definitely just never stay static with this show, right? We had lots of characters kind of come back recently, lots of characters go. We had, relationships, or, well, I guess we got a couple right now that are being formed on the spot. So basically the entire episode we spent trying to get Ray back, which is of course what we succeed at, even though he's gonna keep his, aliveness, I guess. The fact that he never died in the first place is going to continue keeping that a secret to the world out there, right? Damien Dark is not going to appreciate us having obviously taken him, and so now he's going to be coming after Felicity. She will essentially be a target, is what we figured, right? Sarah isn't really coming to terms, or wasn't coming to terms, I guess I should say already, because she's gone. She hasn't come to terms with the fact that she's still got this aggression inside of her and that she can't really control herself. And so she's talking about, I need a new start, this and that. I'll go to Central City for the time being, maybe go somewhere else, from there on, right? I don't think we ever saw her in the Flash anymore, post like this season or whatever, or during this season either. I could be wrong, to be fair, because I think while watching Season 2 of The Flash, I was only on like the first season of Arrow probably at that point, and so Sarah wasn't even a thing really yet, except for of course seeing that she initially like died or whatever on the boat, right? Also, I did rewatch that scene at some point, and I noticed that like they had a whole different actress for Sarah back in the like very first episode of Arrow, which is kind of funny to see, I will say. But yeah, again, so she's gone once again when we just got her back. So what the fuck is going on there? Are we still ever going to see her back? I'm genuinely curious. We got Quentin, who is, seemingly, hooking up with Felicity's mom, who of course came back during the episode also. So she might actually kind of become a main part of the show, from here on out, which I'll be definitely, I would find cool to see. I like her character a lot, to be fair. I just like the chaos that she brings. And then simultaneously we got Thea also, who, is looking for, well, I guess at first she figured she wasn't really ready for a relationship. Now she figures she actually is. Still obviously coming to terms with the whole Roy situation at first, but then now seeing Sarah leave, it's like she needs some stability, I guess, or whatever in her life is what she figured. And so she's going to start dating the campaign manager for Oliver, right, on his quest to become the new mayor. So again, lots of relationships being formed here. Once again, lots of characters coming back, leaving, like I said. Very curious to see where it all goes. We saw Damien Dark also receive this, like, thing. I don't know what it was. Some, like, unfoldable box. Which he's going to use for something, right? I guess we'll have to figure out exactly what that is, because right now I have honestly no idea. All that I know is that he dabbles in the supernatural. He's got his own sort of magic moves or whatever, right? So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see exactly what he's got planned. I'll be looking forward to diving into this episode. That is exactly what we're going to be doing, guys. Of course, if you enjoy my reactions to Arrow, you'll be able to get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Full-length reactions are going to be posted there too if you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And you can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now as well. With that being said, let's dive into episode 7. Classic start, dude.
We're under attack. Need immediate assistance.
Yeah, no, they're coming for that money. That's clear. Damn. Question is, who is it? Are these the ghosts? Think so. Yup. Oh, shit. Hello, Laurel. Ooh.
The ghosts. They're back to knocking over armored cars.
She was so confident that was going to happen too. She was like all prepared for it. I thought that was a pretty close call nonetheless. She's trying to purposefully hold back. She's trying to contain some of that rage. I mean, it's nice to see that Thea at least is able to control it all better, right? Like Sarah obviously couldn't.
Federal government sent this to prop up Star City Bank. I just wanted to make sure that didn't happen.
Okay. I mean, you know, I don't think society is going to mind a little deflation for once, you know?
Any luck from that tooth we got off the hive member that we took down?
Only that the deterioration
Right.
of the DNA markers was most definitely not natural.
Which means it was caused by what?
Maybe Ray will have better luck.
I will ask.
Yeah, we got another researcher, I guess, so that's a good thing. That's the plus. He's making him read it all, huh?
John, this...
It's pretty definitive evidence that Hive had Andy killed because his criminal operations conflicted with theirs.
Exactly, so they both dabbled in it, like Damien Dog said.
Oliver, that doesn't track with what I knew about Andy.
Is he doubting it?
Maybe he was undercover.
Oh man, listen, it's all right there. The facts are the facts.
All I'm saying.
Nah. I mean, there might be another angle to it, right? Surely.
And he deserves the benefit of the doubt. Trust me, things aren't always what they seem.
Exactly. Let's at least figure it out. We're finally getting close to actually getting some answers.
I didn't have a choice. He was gonna kill me.
Doesn't sound like something he'd do.
Maybe he didn't have a choice either. Someone put him up to it.
Maybe it was revenge.
Maybe it was the guy you're speaking to right now.
For Tiana. That drug-stealing bitch you choked out, Vlad was her brother.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess that kind of gave him an incentive, right? But it's interesting that he didn't already have it in the first place, that he still needed this guy to put him up to it.
You said you had something that you needed help on?
It's their cyanide retirement plan. We tried pulling DNA off of it.
But half of the genetic markers are missing. That's impossible.
Because, like, they're all equipped with it exactly like this, right? I think we saw, I forget already what the context was, but like in the first episode or something, we saw a tooth like this.
The genetic code has been selectively degraded.
We know. We think it's to scramble their DNA markers so they can't be ID'd.
Looks like it was done with a synthetic compound, like a chemical CRISPR-Cas9. Strapium trioxide. Wolfman Biologics has a patent on it.
Wolfman what? Okay, some company, I guess, huh? So that's who we're gonna visit.
Every mayor in the history of Star City has attended the PBA.
PBA?
Which means we need to find a way to say that the police need our help without
Throwing them under the bus.
I thought you failed civics class.
Alex has a way of making this interesting.
Something's definitely going on there. Still getting called by Malcolm, huh? Yeah, okay.
We need to focus on crime and jobs.
Which this program will address.
Hey, I will put out a press release tomorrow.
Okay, what's the deal with that program?
I think your brother's onto us.
No.
Yo.
No, and even if he was, it's not like he's the boss of me.
Okay, so they actually are keeping this still a bit of a secret, huh? Yeah, okay, no, fair enough, because clearly, like, signals would be able to be picked up.
You're glad your brother's not a killer.
Speedy. Speedy,
You have no idea.
we have to go. Felicity called about the thing. The dental problem.
Yes.
We have to go to the dentist together.
On site, we're clear for entry.
With a suppressor?
Felicity, what's next?
We need a...
Oh, without a suppressor, actually. That's bound to make a sound, though.
With it, Ray can unscramble the DNA markers.
Where do we find this thing?
Actually, that's a very different type of gun. What the fuck kind of gun is that? Oh, I was gonna say, you weren't hitting anything there at first, Thea. She was battling air.
Got it.
Oh, shit. Damn. What? What?
Andy?
What the fuck is going on here? And he's actually still alive. So we are saying that all the records that we saw them wipe are somehow soldiers that they themselves are now using? Like, they also just fucking revived everybody or what? Or were they never killed in the first place? Well, I mean, with Diggle shooting the guy right here on the spot, it's like, clearly... plus, the guy would have never fought his own brother. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on. He's not himself anymore, is he?
Even death's not permanent anymore.
Literally.
Obvious that Hive faked his death. Maybe it was part of his
You
recruitment.
saw the file. You saw what kind of man my brother was, what kind of man he is.
We don't know
No,
anything, not until we hear it directly from Andy.
Why would he run from Diggle the moment that he saw him? Like, that shit makes no sense. That makes me think that he's kind of in the same state that Sarah was in at first. You know what I mean? Like, just gone mentally.
You should still remember he's your brother.
I can't square that circle there. That Hive member was nothing like my brother. Man, almost my
Okay.
brother's dead.
That's very weird, because that means that he did purposefully leave him alive at first, and so the real Andy is still in there.
What brother?
The brother of the prisoner that stole the drugs, but only because he put him up to it.
That prisoner attacked you because what you did to his sister.
That's a lie. You've had it in for me ever since you found that knapsack.
Enough.
Nah, this guy found a perfect excuse to have that other guy attack Oliver, right? Like, oh, because he was actually the brother of the woman. That kind of gave him the perfect sort of alibi, I guess.
Means of divining the truth. Why did you kill that prisoner?
Because he attacked me.
That's true.
Did you have that prisoner attack Mr. Queen?
Hell no.
Oh, shit, it's crackling.
You're lying.
Ooh.
He's the problem. He's the problem. Hey!
What's gonna... Yeah.
Nothing. I believe the wronged should make things right.
That still doesn't tell me squat. What are you gonna do with him? That's the second time that well, so Ryder is the main guy here, basically, right? But like that he had his doubts about the other dude.
My security personnel are under the opinion that you called that meeting so as to create an opportunity to have me follow.
Here we go.
Trust is an orchid requiring ideal conditions in order to thrive. Without those conditions, it dies.
I don't think the conditions are there any longer.
Believe it or not, the death of your daughter is not the most terrible thing that I can threaten you with.
Well, the good news is that one of the daughters is gone again, so there's only one more to kill. Starling Dock? Wait, what? What information was that? Starling Dock something? SHP? Is that what that says? Or S4P? 52. Yeah, okay.
I don't want to talk to you.
Then why are you answering the phone?
Because I...
Good point.
I would have told you I was stopping by, but you weren't taking my calls.
What do you want?
Then why the fuck call now?
The effects of those deaths must be wearing off by now.
I'm fine.
The bloodlust has returned, hasn't it?
I have it under control.
You can't control it, Thea.
Oh, I think you're doing a great job at making the bloodlust come back, actually.
It's Lawrence Tanner.
A pedophile. Multiple accusations, no convictions. Lives 3 blocks down. The world needs one less pedophile.
Oh no, wait, we're turning Thea into Dexter now?
There he is.
They're waiting for you on the dais. Ready for this? About to find out.
They showed up with the both of them again.
These are the people that keep our streets safe, who watch over us. They protect us.
Okay. Honestly, the silence there for a little bit definitely had me worried that, like, somebody was gonna attack out of nowhere.
Dark Commander's office is mindful of the chat about how he doesn't trust me anymore. Wait. Are you in danger? I hope not. But listen.
He fucking is, dude.
Something about Slip 52 down at the docks.
Slip 52?
Maybe the one you're looking for will be there too. Okay. Hey, honey.
Club soda.
Yeah, it has to be. Can't have the Canada's bodyguard getting hammered.
So club soda actually does not have alcohol. Okay. I talked about that, what, last episode I think it was? That's weird though. Again, that's what Tuco used in Better Call Saul to like clean the blood off the floor or something. So I figured like, oh, surely it has alcohol in it in that case. Oh, wait, I'm fucking stupid.
I'm sure there are a million things going through your head right now. All I'm saying is make one of them an appreciation for the fact that your brother is actually alive.
No, what?
Yeah, he can't really celebrate the victory right now. He's literally working for Damien Dog.
In the months after Andy died were the darkest times of my life. I would have given anything. I would have sacrificed my life to have him back with his wife and his son.
Yo, I honestly, I feel like Diggle's actor, I don't know what he's called, but he is talented as hell, man. He honestly might give the best performances in this entire show, dude. I feel like he's so believable, you know? He's so, like, even in general, just the vibes of loyalty or whatever that Diggle gives off, right? Like, and again here, the emotion, you know, seeing him talk about, like, oh, how he actually had to cope with the situation and tell, you know, Andy's kid apparently had a kid too.
Mr. Queen, it's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Do you think you can get more funding for the SCPD?
Well, that's certainly a top priority.
Mr. Queen, huge fan.
What? Is this Damien?
I have some ideas on how I might contribute to your campaign. Do you have a minute? Of course.
Oh my god.
A lot has changed in Star City since your parents held sway here. The levers of power have changed. And not understanding that is what doomed Jessica Danforth's bid.
He's just gonna try and swoop Oliver into a collaboration the same way he did Quentin, but Oliver already knows what comes of that.
The restoration of Starling Bay. Leave the bay as it is. What if I refuse? Well, then you no longer be unopposed. Mr. Queen?
He's gonna send a candidate of his own, or is he talking about himself? This guy is a bitch, dude.
Leaving to fight Roz on a mountaintop, going undercover with the League of Assassins. I'm just listing all of the terrible ideas you've had over the past 3 years, of which throwing in with Damien Dark has got to be the worst.
I am not throwing in with Damien Dark.
But Oliver is once again just considering it. He feels he has no other choice.
There's a whole long list of things that we don't know about Andy. Second, you didn't decide to run for mayor to take down Dark. You did it to give the city something that the Green Arrow can't give them. Don't lose sight of that.
Listen to him, man. Listen to him, man. I'm telling you, Oliver, but something tells me he's not going to, right? And it's all kind of... like the puzzle pieces always fall so perfectly into place, right? With like, oh, us just discovering about Andy and like, oh, trying to see what's going on there, this and that. So, Quentin losing his trust.
He sent an innocent man, a useful man to his grave.
Please.
His punishment won't come from me, but from the one he sought to hurt.
He's telling Oliver to whip him now? The fuck?
Oliver, please, don't do this. I'm begging you.
It's a whip, right? Like he's not gonna actually choke him out or something, or...
Please. Look, I'm sorry.
Nah, you're getting whipped.
Please don't do this.
Harder.
Holy fuck. I did not realize it could reach that distance.
Hi there. What are you drinking? Maybe I can buy you another.
I don't think my date would like that very much.
Well, I don't see him here. Come on, baby.
This is the pedophile guy? Oh, this is the pedophile guy. Here we go. Thea, you do fucking realize that there are witnesses here though, right? It's like, yes, he's a pedophile. Killing him is still gonna get you in prison though.
I can't believe that Andy's back. How am I supposed to tell Carly?
She has a right to know, Johnny.
She's better off thinking he's dead.
I'm not sure that's your call to make.
Where is Carly at these days, right? Like, when did we see her in the first season, and did we see her in the second season? I don't think she was even in the second season anymore, right? It was just in the first season that like Diggle was kind of flirting with her.
You know, when I first found out about the Flash and Lazarus Pit, what it did for Thea, I began to daydream about Andy being back. I would just play with that idea. My brother's back.
And now it happens.
I never thought it would actually happen.
This is, I mean, yeah, truly, this is one hell of a season. So many characters just coming back from the dead all of a sudden. Sarah, Ray, Andy, Thea already did last season, recently.
Those little yellow pills you swallowed, they do a few interesting things, including making you cooperative.
Making you cooperative?
But I think we can all agree that in any chain of command, there can never be too much compliance.
What the fuck? They volunteered, but you're giving this so they can't back out, I assume? What are you gonna have them do?
Perhaps a demonstration. Kneel.
I mean, you probably didn't need the pills for that though, did you?
Up there!
Well...
Kill the green one.
Leave the other one alive. So this is like an initiation ritual for these new guys, I assume, over here? Damn. Here we go again, man. And I'm just waiting till he's fighting Andy again. Explosion. Oh, wow. Perfect. They just came to check.
Hey, you almost got yourself killed.
I've been a lot closer to almost killed.
Andy made his choice.
John, you saw what was going
Yeah,
on tonight. Those men were under the influence of...
Exactly. This is basically confirming that Andy himself basically continues to use these pills, I guess.
Scrambling their DNA is also making them susceptible to Dark's suggestion.
Like, just because you have a blind spot for your family, don't expect me to as well.
I don't get it, dude. I so don't get it. Like, why would you sign up for something and then still be asked to take a pill and you just do it? You know what I mean? Because at that point, apparently, you have no free will anymore, no control, and you're gonna be able to do anything for the cause. I don't even know what cause they think they're signing up for.
Fighting Dark from the inside is just fighting Dark in the shadows. You want to do things differently? Let's take this son of a bitch down in the light of day.
Yeah, okay. Let's not fight dark in the dark.
Just in time. Roasted lizard with a little bit of coriander and sea salt. Gotten better at removing the skin with a sharp rock.
Oh, I ate already.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'll take some cockroaches, thank you.
Are you alright?
It's a hard day. Diana, I have to tell you something about your brother.
Blood?
Oh. Oh my, yo, dude, it's like you don't even consider it. Now we have to tell her that her brother's dead, instead of the other way around.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean? Is he?
Diana, I'm very sorry.
Man. Are you gonna tell her too that you were the one that did it? You know, I mean, you can obviously explain the whole thing, and it's like, at that point, yeah, can't she still blame you? Well, she's probably still going to, so I don't know if you want to say it. To be fair, Oliver never really, like, had to snap his neck, though, right? Like, why did he even do that in the first place? You could have just knocked the guy out.
Ray, when you come back from the dead, you're supposed to start living again. What's going on?
I've been catching up on the past 6 months. My company, my city, my life.
A lot of news to read.
Renaming Starling Star City is nice, but my company, this thing I built that was supposed to outlast me, is now on life support. If I'm gonna come back to life, I have to figure out what it is that I'm living for.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, I'm honestly viewing it in a bit of a maybe darker, like, darker way of, like, I think people sort of overestimate how much they're going to be remembered after they die, right? Like, from that angle, I can kind of get what he's saying. Like, okay, when you live now, make sure you live in the now also, and that you just do the things that actually make you happy, I guess, right? And that you don't as much think about legacy or whatever, because it might not even be real in the first place.
I found faint traces of sodium fluoride.
Muller Psychiatric Center.
You gotta admire the irony. Damien Dark keeping his army of bad guys in a defunct loony bin.
Is that the headquarters? Is that what he's saying?
Felicity found a probable location for the Ghost base of operations.
These guys are not going to be easy to take out. How are you feeling?
We're not
And we are definitely not taking all of them out by episode 7.
going after Andy.
Guys, Oliver nearly got himself killed.
I'm sorry, but it's not really just up to you.
They're doing it anyway.
I don't know what Oliver told you.
He told them the only 2 things that matter. Andy's under Dark's influence, and we need to get him out.
Exactly.
Can't let you risk your life for some.
They've already made up their mind, Diggle. There's nothing you can do to stop them.
Okay, wait. If the ghosts are wearing their usual Halloween costumes, then how are we supposed to tell which one's Andy?
That's what your fancy new cameras are for. A little gift from Curtis.
Exactly. They all, like, got the glasses and stuff too, right? When we saw Diggle, I think last episode, right? He disguised himself as one of the ghosts with the glass on. So at that point, I thought that, like, oh, this is like a particular one or something. But no, they all literally wear it.
The infrared lenses should virtually unmask our ghosty friends. Sick.
Okay, ready.
Unmask? Oh, shit. Wait, we can, like, see through clothes now? We sure that that technology is not going to be abused?
We need to get an ID on Andy. When we do, you wait for my signal before engaging.
Yeah, I might not have that option.
She's been spotted 3rd floor, southwest building.
I've been spotted too.
Here we go. Man, one thing I do know about this show at this point is that the stealthy approach never actually works.
Be able to get a visual on our target.
These moves, dude. I just like how the moves are always like choreographed or whatever, right?
That's him, you got him, the one on your right.
Oh.
Actually, he's got me.
God damn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right there in the elevator. Is that back up here? Oh shit, I was hoping that there were gonna be a couple other characters waiting on this floor. Prisons? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I thought they were about to throw her right in there. Why'd you do that?
He looks pretty heavy though, so I could use a hand. I'm on my way.
Oh, I'm guessing that was another trank arrow, because I was gonna say, you could kill him with that. Okay, Ray.
It's Merida. Aren't you out a little bit past your bedtime?
The fuck does Merida mean?
You're trained by Ra's al Ghul. How is Malcolm doing these days?
Oh no.
That usually works.
Oh. Oh. Wait, what? This fucking backfired? Are you kidding me? What did he do just now, by the way? Did he, like, teleport? Because the camera angle switched and suddenly he was there behind her or whatever, right? So, like, well, how the fuck did he pull that off?
I got this! You sure? Go!
Oh, man. Ooh. Okay, Diggle.
It's, my brother needed me. The green one.
My real brother. That's awesome.
Can't keep doing the same useless and effective things. You know, I gotta do something different. It'll take some time and figure out what that is. But it'll still include the occasional superheroics whenever you need me.
Maybe, you know, there's a certain character in Central City now you can accompany. Just saying. What if he and Sarah get... Like, for some reason, it always just seems like the characters that end up alone eventually, like, you know, form couples with each other again. So it's like Ray and Sarah, maybe? I don't know.
I have a long overdue chat with my brother. I hope you were right.
Where do you have him?
Thought about what you said and how to fight him. I'm gonna do it in the light of day.
What did you have in mind?
You'll see.
I'm guessing they're waiting a little bit right now to have Andy kind of come down from the drugs, right? So that he's himself again.
Yeah, you're a double monster.
Tyler, wait.
I'm going to kill him for what he did.
Conklin is terrible, but he's not a problem. He's just a pawn.
That's what his name was. Conklin. Jesus, what a ugly name. Just pronouncing it feels wrong.
Can you follow it?
Not without a detailed survey map of the island.
Where would we get something like that?
I had an idea. It's a long shot, but it's worth a try.
Probably the base, right? I mean, I don't know. Some place got it, clearly.
I think I might have found a different way for me to control my bloodlust. One that does not include killing people.
What does it include?
He automatically does not believe in it.
Damien Dark. I've seen what he can do with his powers, but when he tried to use them on me, it completely backfired.
Oh.
And my bloodlust was gone. So what I want is for you to help me figure out a way to make that permanent.
Wait, aren't we saying that you want to actually kill Damien? Is that not what we're saying? That like the moment he dies, that it might actually be gone? It's weird because Malcolm had a certain look in his eyes just now also that like something suddenly clicked with him. Something he hadn't considered before.
Andy, I need to understand. Can you help me understand? Is what's in this file true?
Yeah, he's probably not going to deny it. Honestly, by the way he's standing here already and stuff, it's like, man, he is definitely not the man that Diggle actually ever thought he was, right? Like, he changed. I mean, again, he signed up willfully, though. Keep that in mind. He signed up willfully, I assume, also for Damien's mission. But no, but I don't get it, actually, because then Damien say that actually they couldn't have Andy there. Like, okay, they were both involved with criminal shit, but kind of in each other's crossfires, I guess, or whatever. So how the hell does this all work?
It's true. All of it.
Okay. At this point, might as well grab a gun, shoot him in the head, and just pretend like it never happened. Go back to the reality the way we had it for 3 seasons.
Quite a lot of media for a, what'd you call it?
Hippie crunchy programs, right? Always happy to admit when I'm wrong. Good luck up there.
It's kind of fucking devastating for Diggle, dude. Like, his whole life was a lie, you know what I mean? He's not gonna be able to, like, cope with this whole thing.
I just had a really bad night. I guess I'm just asking if maybe you could be a little patient with me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be dating a girl who would be able to kill me like that.
My campaign advisor doesn't think that saving the Bay is the right fight, given the state the city is in. But I'd like everyone to know that I'm not blind to Star City's problems.
He was standing there so awkwardly. Here's Damien.
And the reason I chose the Bay is because it's in the center of the city. It's out in the open for everyone to see. The fight to save Star City isn't going to be fought in the shadows. It's going to be fought in the light of day.
Oh, he's making a...
That I will never stop fighting to save this city.
Yeah, I see, man. He was making a very public announcement there, actually. A very special one to Damien, for sure. Alright, guys. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. And, of course, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.